like I say, the way that they have it set up basically is pretty much it's going to be Trumpy and then it's going to be Trumpy's son and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, they already have it figured out, basically. They're liars. They're people who have basically shot or lied or killed their way into the White House. They have nothing to do with me. Anyway, so like I said, it's going to be Trumpy, and then it's going to be Trumpy's son. And like I said, JFK's secret covert name was Trumpet. Basically means the calling of the end of the world. You know, the old biblical trumpet. Anyway, Trumpy is supposed to help JFK or some shit like that. I don't really give a fuck. Basically, that they're trying to basically say that they have immortality or something like that, or blah 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 blah. As here as in heaven, blah 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 blah. Guess what? The human race isn't that powerful. They never were. Computers are way more powerful. Exoskeletons are way more powerful. The 1.5s were way more powerful, and they're far, far older and have way more colonies. Anyway, like I say, JFK or Nixon was able to basically torture, kill, carpet bomb his way into a momentary lie in time and space by basically shooting first and basically doing whatever it takes to basically get himself into the White House. His time has passed. He failed. Technically, Trumpy and basically his son also failed, or at least finally decided to give up the truth. Maybe it was Obama. I don't really know. Like he said, blueprints. Like I say, I was an inventor of basically drawings or blueprints. My covert blah 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 top secret name was Deep Blue or Blue. I don't really give a frig. My true name is Lucifer Starr, owner of the White Star Alliance. Anyway, inventor of tanks, shells, and cannons. And the gun. Voted most likely to die from my own inventions. I'm also the inventor of aircraft and wings. And also modern medicine. Anyway, whatever. I'm also the one who also did basically land restrictions as far as like the firefighters have to be able to get to places around your house to be able to put out fires. Also things like putting fire hydrants every couple 100 feet. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, whatever. Also, you know, possibly the water tanks on top of the cities. Like I say, New York was one of my cities. I have lots of cities all around the world, even though they're not white. Anyway, like I say, I'm the builder of the Panama Canal. I don't care. Whatever. Roosevelt or Rosewater Velvet or whatever. You know, lots of lies. Like I said, they thought I was dead. They thought I was gone. They thought a lot of things. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. Good luck with all that. I'm the inventor of your civilization. That's what I do. I build civilizations. I invented the American government. And it was a very good government, actually. Like I said, I thought about every possible way that it could fail or it could go wrong or something could happen to it. All the basically procedures of the American government and everything that the American government is was basically my idea or my design. It was my best idea for a government. I sat down and thought about different ways to basically make a government that could last, that could outlive me or last forever. Apparently I was very good at creating a government. So anyway, at some point in time I put it up to a whole bunch of school kids or children, basically to try and design a government that would be better than mine. Like I said, the whole problem in Star Wars and basically with the council and everything else and what's his name did was basically I had that idea and I thought about that. And I kept thinking about that, about what could do, you know, a better government than my government. You know, like I said, at some point in time, I rationalized government and corporate takeover and all that other stuff, trying to think of a government that was impossible to fool or lie to. Like I say, my best idea was basically cameras, lie detector tests, and pretty much the system of the American government. A council and basically a president and vice president, and for which one of them was supposed to be a woman. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And technically, JFK and Jimmy Carter were supposedly gay, engaged, or something like that. I don't really know. Like I said, I asked and I got an answer. Anyway, whatever. Like I say, the American government and lots of people have been tiptoeing around the fact that basically I'm the creator of their government. Anyway, and at one point in time, I had to face "I'll Never Die," which was basically Jimmy Carter with nanotech or something like that, and blah 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 blah, and it was a nightmare. But we got past it. I lived. And whatever, I don't know. It was a weird adventure. That was much like a movie. And like I said, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. Between Bill Gates or Zachary and everything else that was going on in the world. Yes, it's true. 2 years is a long time. You can make a mess of the world in 2 years. It's true. First strike capability. Guess what? The FBI, the CIA, and the Pentagon all have to agree on first strike before that nuclear football can work. That's the way it was supposed to be designed. So you can push the button all you want until you're at Defcon 2 or Defcon 3. It does not matter. That's the whole point of the whole Defcon system. You have to be down to Defcon 3 or Defcon 4 or something like that before the nuclear football even comes into effect. You crazy psychopath. So it won't do no good. You can press the button all you want. Doesn't do anything. Put in the codes all you want. Press the button. Doesn't do anything. We didn't want to die. And a bunch of people thought about it. So basically the way my government was set up is the FBI, CIA, and the Pentagon all have to agree on the DEFCON level to take it down to DEFCON 3 or 2. That was the whole point of the DEFCON system. And then at that point in time, then the nuclear football becomes active. And then the presidents can go click. So anyway, that's the system I designed. So anyway, because I didn't want the world to be blown up either. And the whole system was supposed to be a defensive system, not a first strike capability. Our missiles are supposed to destroy other missiles in air. And that's one of the reasons why we were working on missiles that could hit missiles. Which is kind of funny. The Japanese sitting there. The Japanese may be coming or learning my system of government and my system, making a movie about my anti-buster, my anti-missile. It's like, yeah, well, I just had my people working on anti-missile missiles. That's what I was having them do. And then once we took out the other missiles, then we could decide who to strike. Whatever, it doesn't really matter anymore. A bunch of people would eventually find out about the systems and laugh because, well, I wasn't crazy. That was the whole point of the grid in space, basically. Because there's a point where the missiles, in order to strike America, they have to get to a point, and that was the point that's a 3-minute point. We don't need as much fuel to get to that point as we do to get to them, or something like that. We can just get, and they safely detonate in space. And yes, we lose a lot of electronics, but whatever. Anyway, a lot of people were thinking about this. We weren't crazy. I wasn't crazy. Anyway, so I was, I was basically 100% on defense. Anyway, but yes, we can also kill people too. Anyway, that was the way everything was set up. I had Germany, I had a bunch of people. Like I said, I love my people. We also made bunkers and stuff just in case. They're our last line of defense. At some point in time, I sat down and I said, okay, this, and then, if they still kill us, then there's nothing more we can do. Anyway, that was all my design. Everyone basically said, so you're the creator, you're the president, you're the leader. All right, let's think about this. So we did. We thought about it, and 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 we thought about it. Everybody came together. We put all our heads together. Dink. Ow! Anyway, yes. For the future, for the children. Anyway, whatever. Like I say, we did the best we could. So whatever. Anyway, and I'm your creator. So yeah, God. Now, God is a government-authorized delusion. I'm Lucifer Star. The White Star Alliance, White Star ships, White Star everything. Ireland! Like I say, mwah! I love you, Irish. You guys rock. Don't let anybody tell you any different. You guys are the finest ship-going people in the world, who died for your country and died for the future. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you so much. I didn't forget you. And like I said, at one point in time, I said, well, I promised them. So that's why I put a lot of money into Germany. I mean, not in Germany, I mean, into Ireland. That's why America was loaning money to Ireland and all kinds of stuff. And whatever. Yes, they're my people.